Okay, I want to say hello everybody and welcome to a very different and special, I'd call this, installment, a simple lesson from the Kung Fu Tapes archive. Okay, in today's video I'm going to be showing you some basic hand techniques of Kung Fu, okay, that you can use to defend yourself. Remember, there are many different systems of Kung Fu training, styles. My background, I train a lot of Wing Chun, as I say, which is Yong Chun Tran, a little bit of Tai Chi, also a little, and I also blend in some of my background in the Tiger and Crane system, because I also studied animal systems, and you can find uses in the monkey techniques and the mantis techniques as well, as I say. And as I say, it's good to train different kinds of styles. So if you do karate or you do kickboxing, that's fine. I have a background in many martial arts, including those too. But in this particular video, I'm just going to be showing you some simple techniques, okay, with the hands of various, basically defending and attacking simultaneously, focusing on instant counter striking. I'm not going to be showing you too many follow-ups like linking up long drills with lots of different movements. I'm going to try and break this up into, I don't know how many yet, but a collection in this video of different techniques that you can do. Let's look at the first technique, okay? So first of all, for the stepping, you can't see my feet here, I know, okay? But the stepping is, we're going to be walking very, very simply, okay, it's very standing in a simple stance. So you can be standing, as I say, with your feet flat on the floor, of course. Just standing here with your feet about shoulder width apart when you're standing, okay? Just standing in very natural kind of stance. And then what we can do is we can step forward, the natural step forward or back, and either side. Okay, this is like a side stance. And what happens is the knees just slightly turn a little bit diagonal on the diagonal there. You know, my feet are facing like kind of on the diagonal there, as I say. So I'm walking like that. The reason being is if I'm in this kind of a stance, a right stance with my right leg forward, or my left stance with my left leg forward. So I want to make sure my knee, my front knee especially, is not just facing the front, but turn in a little bit. Ready to turn and protect my groin using that thigh and that knee. I can also, of course, bend the knees a little bit, okay? When you're in a situation, you just bend your knees ever so slightly. And how forward you do have that foot facing, or how turned in, it's going to depend on the situation. We do use our feet and our knees to guard against the lower areas, as I say, whether protecting, going deep in the stance like that, with the knee in front of the opponents, or even when we hook our foot round and things like that, or put our knee behind the opponents and stuff to control the close distance, low structure. But we're not looking at that here though. In this video we're just focusing on the hands, okay? So I'm going to show you some simple hand techniques that you can do with your hands to defend, okay? And counter strike back. The first technique we're going to look at here is a very simple one, which is a rolling palm, like this. A rolling backhand, sorry, with the forearms, okay? So rolling over. So as I'm doing this, as I step forward, okay, I'm stepping forward with my right foot per se, okay? So I step forward and this comes forward like this, here. And it's like this. And when I'm coming over, I just roll. So I'm facing the front here, like this, same thing here. Now this comes from the Wing Chun chain punch, okay? When you do a chain punch and you come rolling straight forward, or a chop, or a back fist, or a palm strike, it's the same thing. Whether it's a palm striking through, rolling over, rolling, see? You do this, palming, or punching, or back fisting like that, doing a back fist, rolling over here, or whether it's a chop, chopping out like that. Either way, it's coming over. Now, relaxing our arms, just coming over like this. Always remember that the backhand has to be there ready. So as we're coming over, even if I'm slightly turned on the angle as well, sometimes like this, you want to make sure that this backhand is here. Like in Wing Chun, when we have a guard like this, you're here, okay? And this is here to protect. So as I'm rolling over, this is ready here, on this side, see? So if I'm throwing a punch or whatever I'm doing, if I'm blocking with this arm or striking, whatever it's going to be, it could be a side angled back fist or an angle over one. We're talking about more coming over in this video, okay? With the palms or whatever it's going to be, palm like this, or chops. We're rolling. We're not just rolling down, however. We're trying to keep it tight, the elbows close together, and we're not rolling like a big motion like this. You can block over, like if someone's going to hit my body, I can block down, block his arm down, and this can strike up high. Or a back fist. Yes, you can do that. Or a punch, or a palm, right? Same thing. Or here. But the point I'm trying to say is, we're rolling over with the hands, and I'm using this forearm here as well, so whether it's a back fist or just an open hand, this arm is coming across. It's not coming straight down like this, like the straight blasting chain punch, which is more coming forward. And when we do that, by the way, the punch is not rolling. It's rolling, but it's coming forward. See? Looking forward. What's in the face or chest height. But when you do it, we're not going out across. We're coming diagonal. The elbows are in front, and you must remember there's a space between your elbow and your body. The first technique is I'm relaxing my arms and my shoulders, and I'm rolling the arm forward, not too far extended like that, okay? Just here, and it's bent the elbow from the wrist to the elbow. It's all a guard here in front of my body. Now what is the benefit of having it slightly on this diagonal here? The same as when you do a chop, for example. See, I can come on an angle or across, but the point is, as I'm blocking over, it's ready to go. And if someone's going to hit, I can just simply move my hand slightly to the side, from here, and come and hit. Here and here, see? To cover. So I just simply adjust. So I'm rolling to protect lower against hits to my body. I'm coming up here, which can catch, if someone's going to punch me in the face, this block up high. This is blocking up high now. On either side too, I can catch it on the outside, or whatever, it's just the inside, but it's like it's coming over from here. If someone's going to hit me on this side, I just need to move a little bit. So it's almost like doing an outer block. See, an outer block like that. You know, we have the inner and outer blocks. You know, these kind of blocks in Wing Chun, when you do this, going in, out, right? Well, we also have this where it's rolling over, and it's like it's just literally there. The center line, we're blocking this center line, okay? Charging on the center line. So when someone comes to hit, my hand is already there. I'm not going to come from a mile away. You can hit me before it comes. It's just like straight there, boom. See, straight there. Here. And if it's slightly on the side here, I might go to the side here and hit. So you adjust how in, out, how small it is, how far or near, left or right, up, down. It's a motion of rolling. Here. Now, you can also do it in a chopping motion like this too. And I'm coming here, see, I'm changing my guard. This is a backhand, don't forget. So if they're coming to hit me, if someone throws a punch to my face, yes, I can just parry block it. I can block against the outside of his wrist. As he's going to punch me, I block. So coming across the face, you know, like this, blocking, or the body. But also we can just stop here with this knife edge of this palm. It's called the knife edge, they call it. Cutting out, you find this in karate as well. He's coming here. Now notice, whatever I'm doing with this hand, however this hand is hitting, punching, palming, whatever, if someone brings my hand down and blocks my arm down, this hand is here as a guard. There's a space between me and this, and it's going to stop. So if he brings my arm down to punch, so he can, bring my arm down so he can punch me with the other hand in my face, this hand's already there to stop it before his fist reaches my face. I'm not going to do this or just cover like boxing. I'm going to stop his hand with my arm and this hand here, blocking against his wrist. Okay? Also, you're not going to throw your arm out a mile away, but you're not going to wait for it to be at the last moment here. There's a space. and your elbows are here, and you're not touching your body, and you're not letting him trap your arms up. As soon as you throw that technique, whether it's a punch or whatever, notice how this hand's right here as a guard. Because I'm punching, loaded up for that next punch too. But as I come in Wing Chun, if he takes that hand down, this is here ready to guard. No one's going to get in and hit my face. And if we're facing that center here, and he's going to throw a swing, and he comes at me like that, or a punch that somehow is like coming, I sense it, I'm just going to move my hand slightly. I can block out here, I can block out, or I just move like that. With this whole, like a sword, this whole arm here from my knife edge of my hand all the way down here is like a chop. I can chop against his wrist. I can block with my whole arm here blocking. One is open in the center here, see? I'm not going to lean over too, either way. I'm going to be here, solid, grounded, bending my knees slightly, turning a little bit if I need to come in, to get that motion in whatever kind of strikes I'm doing. Free flow for any martial arts. I'm using Wing Chun principles and techniques within all of this I'm showing you. Okay, and remember, when we do this, we can also just block on the side here, like the arm part, so here. So utilising this rolling part here at the back, the meaty part of the arms. I can also block here, see? Block and just hit in, see? Rolling over, coming in with a back fist, or just a straight kind of punch like this. Either way, or twisting into that punch here. Or coming here, covering, parrying, and then hitting low. A turning punch, I can do all of this stuff. So as I'm doing it, either way, no matter what hand you're hitting with, doing a swing to me or a straight punch, I just bring my arm up and block. It could be your other arm, for example, coming here, your left arm, facing me now. I just block, here. So block into the outside, so now I can hit you here, right? So I'm here, no matter what arm I'm using either, see? I can block and hit to your rib cage or your face, here, or on the inside, here. Or on the center, if you come in and hit me either way on my body or my face, I just stop it. I might stop you up here and then hit low. Or I might be here, I might block, I might bring your arm down and punch, or it might walk arm. Or it might be like you're here, and I'm doing this rolling motion. It's almost like doing this, which they also sometimes call the rolling leaf. Just rolling, blocking over like this. Okay? But it's like this, as I'm not going to bring my own arm down, I'm going to block your arm down and come in. So as I'm coming in, if you're in close range, as I'm doing this, I can block down and slam my elbow into you. See? I can come for a turning elbow on the side. But I don't want to let this elbow pass my centre, the same as my arm, because my fist, if everything passes the centre, either this way or that way, I'm open. Here or here, or here or here, see? So you want to occupy the centre in Wing Chun, okay? So we're here rolling, okay, like this. I'm going to block. This is here, right? I might be up here blocking. I might be coming over here, see, and this is here, and this is still here. Now when you are rolling, your backhand is not both like this all the time, okay? Both like down and down, here. This comes over and this can be here, straight, like in the stance, see here. Or it can be like this, so I'm placing it, I'm placing this down. See, like a mirror, which is what you see like in Tai Chi from here, see? Like this, I'm placing it. It's almost like there's energy here. I'm giving meaning to this, you see? My core, my waist, when I'm turning, see? Like in karate, see? Coming over, and like I said, this is behind. Also like in Tai Chi with the ball, and they roll and they go like this, see? Here and come over. So there's techniques where I'm using this. With the back of my hand, either like this, or straight like this, like here, excuse me, like here. It's almost like I'm hugging something, or it's like a ball or something here between me and this hand, see? And this energy, see? There's an energy between these two hands. I can just simply now turn this palm to face this way, you see? I can block down and this can palm straight. Many things you can do. So this is here. So when I'm facing you now, no matter what this front hand is doing, either hand, which hand's in the front, okay? The back hand is here. Like a monk, you see? Normally talk about like a monk, you see what I'm saying? Right? Here. And when you're here in this position, my body might slightly be on the side. So when I'm here, see, I might slightly on the angle. I'm still going to face with this knife edge or this palm part here. Sometimes I have my thumb tucked in, my fingers together, sometimes they're open. Sometimes it's a tiger claw, sometimes it's just another fist, or a relaxed sort of palm, or very soft. It could be like the one finger one like that, like in Hong Train, okay, like that. But you're here. And also when you're here, this hand here is facing it in a certain way. So this is coming down, going forward and here, and this is here, feeling the energy. So that's an up and a down motion too, like a yin yang. So even though my energy is coming down, I'm balanced. I'm not throwing my energy down. I'm like, my balance is here, and I'm holding the whole, like all this energy up high here. It's like, I'm almost holding a big planet almost, and just smashing it on you. So here, I'm holding this up, upholding justice as I come here. See, but not so big for show necessarily. You could do a big movement like that. We're doing a small movement here, just to roll in. Now these hands that are coming in with these rolling back fists are really good, because as you're doing these from any angle, just turning slightly on the angle, this can block, see, and roll over. You can also grab an arm, so grabbing someone's arm and then coming forward. You're not going to do it on the side like this. You're not going to go here. You're not going to go, for example, grabbing his arm and then here. You're going to come in, right? So here and then here, see? Notice how this is here under here? Whether I'm grabbing his arm or not, this is blocking, see? This is covering. I'm walking in, and this is giving meaning. See, and then here again in the stance, see? When I'm punching here, this is already a fist. Whether I'm going to punch or not, it's ready to go. This is here. Whether it's like that or like a fist. I'm watching. Do that target, okay? Don't keep going up and down. Balance it as you need to, of course, but make sure you stand stable with your knees, okay? This is the first technique. Rolling. With the palms rolling, okay? With the punches, the back fist, the chop, whatever it is, to protect your body. Now let's look at another technique, which comes from this technique here, which is like a jamming block, they call it. Okay, my bong sao. Okay, when you do it here, when you're in this technique here, it's like that. So it's not an upper block like in karate. It's just jamming the opponent's attack. So if they come and hit me, I'm blocking here. This hand's still like this at the back, and this is here. Now I can hit to the gut. See, so I'm coming here. That's another way you can do this. You can block with this arm here, and this can hit to the gut, okay? So I thought I'd show you that there, okay? So I'm here, here, so here, here. So as I'm turning and I block with the arm, the elbow up, this can hit to the gut here, see? Here, together, 1 and 2. 1, 2 from here, see? 2 techniques. Because I'm walking there, I'm sticking in, and this is coming in with it. Here, so this is blocking, jamming in very close range, and this is here. Okay? Okay, that's number 2. Number 3, I will show you a very easy one. Very easy one also, right? Even more easy, I think, than that one. Number 3 is like this. A simple parry block and a strike. So, sinking into it, here. Someone comes to hit my face, I block and I hit. I can hit either way, like this, turning punch, or to the face, or palm strike. In very close range, I can also elbow strike. With a flat part again, but this time striking, okay? And parrying across, okay? Here. On this side, same thing from here. Here, see? Here. Here, simultaneously, he's going to hit me, I parry, and I come in. His hand passes, and I hit. Okay? Very simple. Another technique you can do, okay, is to the centre, that was, okay? Another technique you can do is hitting to the side with a crane block. I'm just going to show you this crane block here. Crane block out with the outside of this wrist, okay? This is number 4, right? So from here, what we're going to do is we're going to take a little step to the side, diagonally, just slightly. So I'm facing my opponent here, or just facing him standing like this normally. I come up like this, elbows still in, okay? Here, I catch on the outside of his arm. I come in, I step. With the stepping, I can move my feet slightly. Let me show you my feet very quickly. As I'm stepping, okay? So as I'm stepping, my feet are going to be like this. if I'm stepping normal, hold on 1 second, a bit dusty here. As I step forward, for example, if I'm standing here, the feet look like this. I step round and I bring this foot slightly across. See? I don't stay here, step round and leave my foot there. I go around and my knees are tucked in here. Okay? So from this position, the traditional Wing Chun like this, but just naturally bending the knees, you can do this too. Step round, just bend your knees a bit and make sure they're kind of tucked in. Okay? Okay, understanding that now, let me show you the hands, okay, the hands for this technique, which is number 4 technique, right, in this video. What we're going to do is we're going to use the crane block and we're going to come in with a punch or a palm strike. I like to do a side angled palm strike, especially when I'm doing traditional Wing Chun, standing here and I'm doing this technique to the side here, even walking, see that, but you can do with the punch also, okay? So I'm here to the rib cage, to the lower body and the side of the body. The opponent's here, okay? I'm standing here, I step forward, my wrist, the back of my wrist catches the back of his hand, his wrist, so I don't need to grab his wrist and control necessarily, and I may waste my hand by doing so. So what I do is, I'm going to block against the outside of his arm. So I'm going to move his arm across so I can hit him. I'm going to step around so I can hit him in the rib cage. Okay? Someone's going to push me to my body or grab me or hit me or whatever. I'm going to come up like that. You can block against his elbow as well, on the elbow, so you can control his hand that way. Or the wrist, okay? If you do block against the wrist, make sure, one, that he's not holding a knife because he could cut your hand off. Another seriously, right? Another thing is if you do block the hand, make sure he doesn't come around and hit you with the elbow. You need to be soft. Balance the hard and soft in Kung Fu. So you have hard blocking, good strong conditioned blocking, but also soft. So as I'm stepping around, as he comes to hit me, I step around, absorb his hand in, not from far away. I come in very close, and this can palm him, but I'm going to punch like this. It looks similar to this technique I showed you earlier with this block here, but we're not. The elbow's down and I'm here. So I'm guiding him here and I'm going to hit, okay? If I feel that I can't control his elbow, and let's say it's on the wrist, then I'd be better to control his wrist by holding it. But if I'm blocking against his wrist, okay, then you must remember that you must be ready to be soft, so if his elbow's coming in, I need to be able to come back and block against the elbow. See? Or have this hand, rather than hitting, if I can't get that hit in first to stop him with power, then I must be ready to stop his elbow. So coming here, see? That could be another way of doing it. So as I'm stepping forward, stepping around, this is here. You see? So this is on top and this is here. What does it look like? It looks like the Tai Chi right from here. This kind of Tai Chi movement here. But it's not, it's the crane by He Chuan, as I say, okay? So when you're stepping forward, white crane fin. So when you're stepping forward, it doesn't matter what you use. You can use Wing Chun, as I say, Yung Chun, you can use a tiger. There's different ways you can use different techniques. They're similar. What I'm trying to show you is, as he's coming forward, you step, block, and palm. Or punch. So for the better one in the beginning, if you're not trained enough on that, go for the punch. Here. Okay? Here. There's a space between my elbow and my body. I'm not too open up like that, okay? Here. It's together, here. Okay? On this side, here. Your feet have to move. You must move your feet very quickly. Because if you don't move, as I'm stepping here to block and hit, he can kick my knee, sweep my knee or whatever. The idea is not to go 1, 2, 3, 4. No. You have to go together. And he's like, see? So 1, see, from here. Immediately, see, 1. Here, 1. Together, see, coming in. And you can't be slipping over, you have to be sinking into it, see? Here. With the core root. See? So here, coming over, hooking over. And this is already here, see, blasting in, boom. Here, blocking. Okay? This is a block. And this is a hit. 1, 2. So you're standing here, you can just practice like this. Just standing with your neutral and front on. Bend your knees a little bit, tuck them in. Here. I don't want to go too high in here. or bring his hand too low necessarily. I can come up and hit him high, of course, if I do that. But the idea is we're going to go low for this. Simple. It's like I'm holding a ball. I'm going in here, see? But I'm going here. Close. So I'm holding a ball here, see? See? But I'm giving him the ball. See? I'm taking this. I'm taking his hand here, the back of my wrist, and hitting. You see? Here. Okay? That's number 4. Number 5. I'll show you number 5 now. It's an easy one. Stepping forward with a palm and doing a palm strike to the face. It's very, very easy. Or to the body, okay? And my teacher, a long time ago, my teacher said it's called the heart bursting palm. Okay? That's one of my teachers many years ago. But what you do is, you step forward here, it's just a name, don't worry, okay? You're stepping forward, blocking. You find this in a tiger, also you find it in a tiger. You also find it in tiger as well when they step forward and palm and do a palm like this. With a tiger, it's like this, okay, it's coming in, blocking, and striking through. Okay? Notice how the palm is kind of twisted to the side, like this, angled in. This blocks the body attack, and this strikes, coming forward, and here, to the body, and the last one, twist here, or to the jaw. Jaw, or the body, okay? From the side, you can do it here, turn, very simple, you can just turn on the spot very easily, like I see. 1, 2. So what I'm showing you is, not with the tiger, but just to do it normally, just stepping, 1, 2. And this is more close to what my teacher used to show me a long time ago as well. So stepping forward, okay? You step forward and go 1, 2, so like that, together, not 1 and 2, together. The same as most of these techniques you're supposed to do simultaneously. You can't give the opponent any time to attack you, or to come back and change his movement. So 1, here, see? So simple, 1, 2. You can just stand here all day and do this. I'm here, this one turns over, I don't block my own arm, this one comes in, and here, here, here. It looks similar to the rolling that I showed you earlier, just rolling over. However, it's a bit more of a crossing in with the elbow here, and this comes in. It could be a back fist, it could be from here. 1, 2, see? Even from the side like this, see? Here, and here. So, you can do it with this kind of technique as well, like a back fist here, or a straight kind of punches that come here, and out, like this. I'm turning a key or something here, see? Come in. So I say walking forward, see? Coming in forward like that. Even when you're stepping back, you can use it. Here, here, or forward again with the palm. See? It doesn't matter what you do, any angle. On this side, see? And here. Any way, you just turn a little bit. You can use your palm or your fist, okay? Here, see? Here. This is not an uppercut. It's not an uppercut, okay? Don't try do the uppercut like that. You can't do it. You probably block your own arm. Don't do that. It's coming straight over through the centre, like a straight punch. But just coming here, here. My shoulders square on. Don't make a really long like a bow stance, so you don't have to. You can do a small technique here. You can also turn on the angle. This is blocking over. Note, however, you can still bring your hand, your wrist out to do the crane. So blocking out here. See that? Here. Or like, see that? See with my back of my hand there. See? And that could even be a chop and coming there. So I'm bringing him down. But not leaning forward, sinking into it. This could be another technique, see? Bring in, not too far back either, because it gives too far to come back. Close, not reaching out, not too far back. I've got this ball in front of me and I'm using it to fight. And find my way through the whole like water, like a sword. Like a Wu-Tang liquid sword. I'm gonna get real. Guess that's what they meant by that. Okay, but let's get straight to it. So when I'm here, you see how I do that? I can be in a horse stance, a bow stance, it doesn't matter what stance I'm in. Cat stance, which is like this, a simple Wing Chun stance like that, a Yung Chun, or in the front. It can be in a simple like high sort of like shoulder width, like knees bend kind of stance with the ball like we're doing it when you do these techniques, see? it still works. Either stance. Gongbu can be the same way. A big marble could be the same way. It's up to you, the same how you do it, okay? Okay, so this technique is with the palm, blocking and palming. See, one, and then you roll over that. So I'm coming here, twisting. You can do it straight if you want to, or here, and then coming over, and this one comes here. See, this could immediately be my backhand like I showed you earlier, like this, except I'm twisting in. There. So it can be a back fist also. And if I feel that he's going to attack me or his hand's there, I can also hook out. So grab his hand from this side, or even grab it with my hand and hit over too. I can block over like this, I can block against one hand, I can even block two hands and strike. It also works. A chop, you can do a chop in, the same way as a chop out, but you're going to have that open window where you can come in straight. Same for a hook, a swing of any kind like that, you know. Okay. So another one. You don't want to always spin around your fancy movements for the sake of it. You can do high kicks, I know. I'm just saying, you don't have to do like, as I said, spinning back fist necessarily is powerful, but your back's open to attack as well. I'm just showing you a few things here. Another technique you can do is just standing here, obviously, and hitting low. So I'm here looking at a low stance, natural fighting stance like that, okay? Or just naturally here. Okay, I can block, parry, and throw a low back fist. You may have seen Bruce Lee doing a technique like that. So rather than blocking down, okay, and throwing that back fist, which is more in a whipping way, like, and leaning into it as well, he also does a lower one. So you can work this too. Simultaneously, as I'm blocking, I block and hit. And the whole arm, I'm making my whole arm like solid, not just my hand, my arm also. Wow, the whole arm. Okay? In a close range, you can also do an elbow, of course. I'm blocking and hitting the point of the elbow this time. Earlier we talked about the flat part hitting, and also the block with the arm here, relaxed back, sitting back. But the elbows can come in. I can block there and hit, or back, even here. Okay? A natural fighting stance or like that, it's up to me how I want to stand for any of these movements really. Okay, so let me show you a couple more techniques before we finish this video, okay? Another technique I want to show you is a very easy movement. And I'm going to show you this one, okay, where you can do an elbow strike coming in with a flat part. So if I'm standing here, I can block with the elbow, with the crane, so the crane wing, and do this. Notice how my knee's turning in again. Not super wide stance, a small stance. Not going too far past my center or leaning over. I'm sunk here. Here. Block, see? See, now I can come back and do that technique. I can come back over here. Any of these techniques will work. So I'm here, okay? But what I'm doing is, I'm coming in. So I'm blocking here. I can grab his wrist, I can hit him low if I want to as well. I grab his arm and hit low with the elbow, or bring his arm down, hit to the head, okay? What I'm doing is not one and two, but together, here, okay? So I'm coming here, so I'm here, see? I'm coming here, and here. I take his arm, and I hit. I come back, I can step back if I want to. I just come in to hit my face, I grab his elbow even. If his elbow is coming close, I grab his elbow, it's even better. Sink my knees against his knees or behind his knee, my foot's hooked behind his foot, even like that. Sinking with the knees in front of his knees, the foot behind, or stepping on his foot, or my foot behind his foot. Either way, I'm there, I can come in. You can do a big horse stance, you can even do any stance, go on with if you wanted to. But what I'm trying to say is you can even do like that side stance I showed you earlier, which was with the punch to the body with the crane. You remember, like this, a step, 1, 2, this foot comes around, facing on the diagonal here, just like he's in front of me here, and just go and hit. Same thing, I can do this elbow here, but I'm not stepping too far, see, like the point I'm trying to show you here is to be on that centre. So I'm walking in, not with my groin open so he hits me in the groin, I'm walking in with my knees cracking against his knee, turning in, locking in like a zigzag in front of his knee here. I'm blocking and hitting. See? I'm grabbing his arm down and hitting, or grabbing it literally with my hand, either with the back of the hand like the crane, here, see, or with this hand here, see. And this again coming from here can still come up, so I can sink this, come in forwards to here, see, coming here, almost like a snake, but this is the crane, the back here, and I can step and come in here, with that punch like I showed you earlier. See, I can parry that down, come up here too, or elbow, or like parry and then elbow, or parry and then come into that if I wanted to too. So these work, you see. I'm going to show you one more technique in a minute, but let's just show you that again quickly. So as I'm here, naturally sink. Make sure you sink that face. Okay. I am kind of passing the centre, I know, but I'm locking him as I say. If you do hold the wrist down here, you're holding his arm, you can pull his arm across your body and even catch it here in an arm lock. I'm not going to mess around too much in this video, I'm just saying you can do that. But what I'm trying to say is here, this is a guard in front of you, don't forget, here and here. When he's going to hit me, I need to be able to feel his hands. So if his hands are coming in towards me, I need to be able to parry, come out or in, or twisting in like this, or even a low block like that. So I need to be able to block naturally with my hands. If it's a swing, moving my hand to the side or here, that way, see, okay? Okay, so the elbow protecting the body, sometimes jamming here is okay. Two hands guarding, blocking down, if he's going to push me, opening up maybe, striking, as many techniques you can do, okay? Blocking and striking, see, as I block out, I can strike it. The same way as parrying in, as I'm saying to you, see here, and striking. There's a lot of techniques I'm showing you in between all of this too. Do watch this video again and try to study some, alright? When the opponent's coming to me, as he's going to hit me, I might be blocking like, naturally just here against his wrist. This hand, I might feel his hand's pretty high, so I don't want to bring it low. I might then raise his elbow up, lift his elbow up here, one, and then come in. Okay? So I'm blocking here, or I'm blocking here, right? So here, and then raise. Here, I can even block up here on the outside as I'm raising his elbow, hitting. I'm raising the elbow up, you see? Like that. I'm raising it. Here, I'm also able to turn here, softly, see? I'm catching on the outside, see? Here. So you just keep that in mind also, okay? You don't want to make such big exaggerated movements with your hands or your legs. Before I show you the next movement, okay, I want to show you something else, one more thing before we do. Remember to keep loosened up, control your breathing, and have a good stance work is what I want to say. Make sure you train. Do some squats on your legs, you know. Do some squats to make your legs very strong. Do some marble, okay, every day, a little bit is okay. I do a little bit every day with marble like that. Hold the stance. Just hold your stance, they're firm, see? Put your palms, a tiger palm, just stand there, okay? Or just relax your palm like that in front. Hold shoulder height as though they're resting on something. Arms not locked completely straight, but just there. A few seconds and then come up. Okay, the next movement I want to show you is very easy, okay? It's like this. Here, scooping. So I'm here, scooping, not going too low like using my whole arm like a sword, blocking, but with the hand, scooping of the hand like this. The thumb and fingers together, scooping here, and hitting with the palm. Here, see? I can come back up here, I can block, I can do all that, I can grab, I can pull him into a punch to the head. If I want to from here, it's another one you can do, rather than hitting low, hit to the head. But I'm just saying, back to the center again here. Okay? Make sure you're in good position. A good position all the time. Okay, here. When I'm here, if I'm fighting and his hand's coming up and scoop. Let's imagine I block against his arm with an outer block. And I feel his elbow coming in. I blocked his wrist across, but now he's going to come and hit me with the elbow. It's easy. I just scoop his elbow across, away. Scoop it away. I can scoop two hands away too. And hit him here to the side. Or I just come on top here and then come forward a bit like that, palm. So you find these techniques in the crane, the monkey, a mantis, probably in a bit of leopard too, you find it. Very simple techniques. When I'm here, okay, when I'm throwing those techniques from the outside, we're talking about, okay, so I'm blocking from the outside. I can do the crane to block on the inside or the outside, right? When you do this crane technique here, opening up the hands, see, to do these techniques when I'm here, I can do that, circling, I can do that, I can just do normal circular palms, in or out too. I can do all these basic techniques you may have seen before, this kind of thing. I can do tiger techniques, as I say, tiger circling, same thing. And this technique you find in the tiger as well, so I'm coming here forward, coming over, even blocking and doing a low strike here, coming back over, swiping across. But the point is, when the opponent's here, if my hand's here coming over like that, straight or on the side slightly, see, or even from here, let's say, if I feel that problem, I can then control, scoop his elbow away, scoop away and strike to there. It might work like this, it might work like on top, which is similar to a Wing Chun technique you see, which is like this anyway, which is a very traditional technique, okay, as I say. Okay, so I'm here, okay, here, that's another technique you find in Wing Chun, as well as this one. Together with this one, and from here, blocking. These are other techniques you see, obviously, no blocks and different things like that. You find a different Kung Fu system. But what I'm trying to show you here is when the opponent's here in front of me, I'm blocking, okay? And then I might want to scoop it, so I'm scooping it away. See, so as I'm walking here, it's as simple as I'm scooping. And that's here, ready to hit. This could even just come in and strike him high. See? I'm blocking, his elbow comes in, I scoop it away. This is ready to do whatever it wants. I can chop if I want to. Yeah, okay. One down, one out, like that. Or the crane. Or here, see, it's all there. I'm making my way in with the techniques. Remember to do more squats. So you can do knee strikes and stuff in close range too, of course. Grabbing and pulling him in to a different technique or a kick. You can do those different kind of techniques, of course, okay. Parrying, a punch and then throwing a side kick, all that kind of stuff you can do, obviously. But we're just showing you a few basics, okay. Just do more squats on your legs as well. And balance the yin and yang. And always avoid fires, okay. The best you can. Because the best block is don't be there. And you know, be invisible and powerful. You'll read the Tao Te Ching as that. It's a very good book about life, okay. Okay, so let's have a look. Doing some squats up and down your knees, just going up and down, is good exercise as well. You can condition your punches and your blocks, okay, your arms, okay, excuse me. You can practice your blocking techniques and your hand blocking, like parrying and stuff like that, pow, 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 and your back fist with the arms, boom, 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 pow, 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 high, low, on a tree or something heavy like a sandbag, heavy sandbag or a tree, carefully, just gradually hitting your arms gradually to strengthen your arms, that power, see? To get not like force, but like, you know, that conditioning, that toughening up, you know. From here, low blocking here, coming back over, see, coming here, it's very low, exaggerated here, coming up, see, and then small here. And these are some basics you find in Wing Chun, as I said too. So a lot of the what I've shown you today, please excuse it for a kind of rough, simple video, but try and be clear as possible. Train with people, get some reaction training. Most of this comes from Wing Chun, as I say, which is Yung Chun. I'm showing you some different stuff with the crane, okay, and the tiger, and some of this stuff you see. Even Mantis uses these kind of hooking hands and stuff too a lot. See, like from here, for example, hooking and the elbow, like I showed you already. This can block, don't forget, from here, I can come over, pulling that down, getting into an arm lock here, blocking. I can do this if I want to, blocking and also hitting in the jaw, opening, here, palm, block, here, it all works. You can mix it in with your karate, whatever you want to do. Okay, so it all works. So working all the techniques in. Okay, here, I come in, hard here, I feel his force coming in, I pull him in. Well, I pull him back into a lock here. See? Coming over the top. Coming here, coming in. Over. Coming over, see? Lock over, see here? Here. On the side. Two hands helping each other. My teacher said, for the tiger, the mother and the son. Two hands helping each other. Here. So blocking and hitting him simultaneously. Thank you for watching. Train hard and stay safe.